Hello everybody, this is Jack from tofluency.com. Welcome to this English lesson where we are going to look at 3 phrases that I used yesterday while playing soccer. This is being recorded live, so if you are watching the replay, you'll notice that I read comments. You can't see these comments, unfortunately, but I'll do my best to share them and to read them so that you can follow along. If you are watching live, there are 20 people, 30 people here already. If you're watching live, come say hi in the comment section. I can't read every comment, but I'll do my best, especially when you guys give me great examples. So the 3 phrases that we're going to look at today include how to use the verb do instead of make, how to use still when we're talking about the present perfect in the negative, and I've got an example using hope as well. If you are enjoying this lesson so far, please give it a thumbs up and click that share button. I'll also link all the phrases that I use in the description below so you can read these later, and I'll have some extra examples for you and some more resources for your English learning. Renato, Alessandra, Ricardo are all here saying hello. I've had some really nice comments already. Thank you so much. What is your normal speed when speaking? This is more or less my normal speed. A lot of people ask me that, but I made a video called The Way I Speak, and you can watch that video. I'll leave a link in the description. So it is Monday today. It is beautiful. I'm recording this in February and it's t-shirt weather. It's about 20 degrees already, which is just incredible. And I've brought this soccer ball with me because I'm going to talk about soccer today. And I've got these 3 phrases for you. So to give you some context, soccer is American English, football is British English. And I use the word soccer a lot because I've been living in America for quite a long time. Paulino, thank you for the super chat. So I've been living in America for 6 years now, and I use the word soccer because it's easier for me. People understand what I'm talking about when I say soccer. And because of this, it seems natural to me now. It's just part of my everyday speech. Anna says real football, real football. Yeah, it's what we call real football. Football. But anyway, I play for a local team here in what is called a recreational league. So it's not for money. It's not, in a kind of competitive league. Instead, it's people who just want to play and have some fun. So we played our first game yesterday. We won 3-2. So notice that phrase, we won 3-2. We beat a very good team and I scored a penalty. Okay, we're going to talk about my penalty soon. But first, when we got to the pitch, we have 2 teams, okay? And when we arrived to the pitch, the other team had just finished playing. And they are called Stumptown Football Club. Stumptown Football Club. And I know a lot of the people who play on that team. And I asked this question. This is phrase number 1. How did you guys do? How did you guys do? So this is informal, you guys. And I'm using the verb to do to talk about how someone did in the past, their performance, the result. How did you guys do? So what I want to know is if they won the game or not. And we can use this in many different ways. How did you do? A very common way or a very common situation in which we ask this question is when somebody takes an exam or a test. How did you do? Or after a job interview, how did you do? And you want to know how that person did, what their result was like, what their performance was like. So I asked them, how did you guys do? And they said, we won 3-1. So both of our teams won yesterday. Okay, so that's very, very positive. How did you guys do. The second phrase I used yesterday, which is very specific to me, is this: I still haven't missed a penalty. I still haven't missed a penalty. And when I said this, people laughed, and I'll tell you why. So people found this funny because it was near the end of the game and we were losing 2-1, okay? So we were losing the game 2-1 and we got a penalty. And I take the penalties for our team. So I put the ball on the penalty spot. I walked up, I took the penalty, but the keeper saved it. And I felt terrible. I felt so bad because I always score, but this time I missed. However, what happened was this: the goalkeeper, he came too close to me before I took the penalty. So the referee said, that's not allowed, that's illegal. And I had to retake the penalty. So I felt so much better because I got this second opportunity to take a penalty. So what I did is I put the ball on the spot again, and I felt so much more confident the second time. And instead of going to my right, I went to my left and I scored. I put the ball into the bottom corner. So I equalised. The game was 2-2. And then about 5 minutes later, we scored another goal and we won the game 3-2. So afterwards I said, I still haven't missed a penalty. I still haven't missed a penalty. And I used the word still to give it emphasis, okay? To give it more emphasis. And I'm using the present perfect in the negative because we're talking about a duration from the past until now. I still haven't missed a penalty. So I think I have taken 25 penalties and I've scored 25 goals, which is a fantastic record. I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of this. So the two phrases we have done so far. How did you guys do? I'm asking about their performance, about their result. I still haven't missed a penalty. So I still haven't missed a penalty. The present perfect, a duration from the past until now. And the reason I used still was just to give it emphasis. And also they laughed because I did miss a penalty, but I had to take it again. So yeah, that's why I still haven't missed a penalty. The other comment is this, the other phrase, to give you some context. When we got to, thank you for the kind comment, Marcelo, congratulations, thank you. So this was our first game of the season. And we have 19 people in our team. Okay, we have 19 people in our team. So normally we have a lot of substitutes. And the rules are you can go off the pitch, a new player can come on, you can go back on again. It's a recreational league. It's very easy. And however, we only had one sub yesterday. We had two for a while, but one person had to leave. So we only had one sub. We only had one substitute. A substitute, the person who stands on the sideline and doesn't start the game. So we only had two substitutes. And I felt so tired. I felt so tired. It was really tough. It was a really difficult game. So I said at the end, I hope more people show up next week. This is phrase number 3. I hope more people show up next week. So what I'm saying is I hope more people come to the game next week. So when we're talking about football, and especially in the recreational league, we can use the phrasal verb show up, to go to the game. So I hope more people come next week. I hope more people show up next week. And we're using hope because this is my desired result in the future. I hope more people show up next week. Okay? Mayada, thank you so much for leaving some comments in the live chat. And speaking of the chat, what I want you to do now, okay, for those watching live and for those watching the replay, is to leave me an example of this I still haven't. Phrase number 2. So just complete the sentence. I still haven't. ES says, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That is a U2 song. Fantastic example. I still haven't found what I've been looking for. I've been looking for something for a long time, but I still haven't found it. I still haven't found it. So please, everyone, leave some comments, some examples below. Leave some examples below. Those 3 phrases again. How did you guys do? I still haven't missed a penalty. I hope more people show up next week. Christina, I still haven't seen a soccer match live. I still haven't completed my homework, Ramil says. Fantastic examples, everyone. Yeah, I can say I still haven't been to an American football game. And it suggests that I need to go to one. Regina, I still haven't found a boyfriend. Good luck. I still haven't figured out how to learn math. Fantastic. Great examples. I still haven't been to the USA. I still haven't applied for my US visa. I still haven't seen a complete movie in English. Fantastic. Really, really good examples, everyone. These are really good examples. Thank you, everyone, for leaving these. So, those phrases again, one last time. How did you guys do? I still haven't missed a penalty. I hope more people show up next week. Ahmed says, I still haven't understood the phrases yet. Read the description after this lesson and also watch the lesson again. Just repeat the lesson and then you'll be able to understand the phrases. Great, so I'm going to end the lesson there, but before I go, once again, check out the description. I'm going to have links to my free book, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency, and a link to my course as well. Somebody asked a question about my course before. Click the link that says TFP, take a look at the course, and let me know if you have further questions. And feel free, I'm just going to see who this is. Sabrina, send me an email, jack@tofluency.com. Okay, everybody, check the description, learn those phrases, and practice more below. Thank you for being here. My name is Jack from To Fluency. See you in the next lesson.